To getting started. Now, when we move, we're moving with a combination of warming up through slow twitch movement, which is yoga, and then moving into fast twitch movement, which is the HIIT, or what we call the shred element of this practice. Now, with the fast twitch movement, what I love about it is you can have lots of options. So you may go slower, and then you could increase the pace over our 8 rounds. But most importantly, this is different from other kinds of practices. And that's because when you're doing the shred element, alignment and breath are foundational and key. So I will guide you to breathe, but if you notice you're losing the breath because of the movement, that is a red flag to go back to a previous movement or to slow down your pace. So that is really important. Now the breath is going to double the benefits for you. It's everything, and that's why we have an audio portion of this challenge as well, so that we can get you really acquainted and really accustomed to using that breath until you have mastered it. Now, this breath can be used anytime. I do it in the beginning of practice, but we also do it throughout. The shreds, I won't introduce it too much today because it might get too much for you, but we will eventually also bring it in there, okay? So let us know you're here and that your audio and visual quality is A-okay. And then let's come to sit. We'll stack one heel in front of the other. Great. And we're gonna lengthen your back nice and long. So we are here to amp up that detox, to feel the strength in our body, to lean towards the flexibility because we have warmer muscles. And we are also here to begin to learn new movement modalities and to be able to link the breath to faster movement modalities. So rub your hands up by your thighs. Just take a moment to lengthen your back. Good. You can close your eyes, feel your back nice and long. Take a deep breath in through your nose to arrive. Let it out through the mouth. Again, deep breath in. Let it out. Now we will take a little longer warm up to hold the poses because this is a morning class and you just woke up, so naturally your muscles are going to be more stiff. So start to arrive again. Now as you breathe in, breathe down towards your chest, your ribs, and down towards the pelvis. And on your exhale, see if you can collect the breath up by squeezing the lower belly inward and upward, and then pressing up even higher to get your exhale to lift and rise. On your inhale, soften the breath down. Feel the breath move towards the base of your pelvis. And on your exhale, gather up from the pelvis. See if you can even lift the pelvic floor. And then squeeze the lower belly inward and upward to get the air to reach higher and out. Now continue a couple more counts, just getting accustomed to that breathing, just seeing what it is for you today, no judgment. Breathing down on the inhale, feeling that space. And moving that breath up on the exhale to give a nice squeeze and lift of the old air out. So continue doing that for a couple more counts. Just noticing your breathing. Breathing down on the inhale. And using a nice active exhale to press up and out. So breath being just really key to your practice. Just noticing as you inhale down that you're making some space in the pit of your pelvis and beyond. And as you exhale up, you're allowing anything old, anything that's been feeling heavy for you, to be able to press out. So you set a dedication for your practice today. That you dedicate to allow anything heavy, any repetitive mental thought patterns or high emotions that have not been serving for you. That you set a dedication to place that into your more active shreds so that you can let it really press out through your action, press out through the movement. So one more deep breath down while we sit, and exhale, nice golden light. Feel that fire begin to reach and rise and press out. And as you inhale, you feel a light expand in all directions to reach down to the roots of your body and beyond. On the exhale, gather that in and up, give a hug and lift of the lower belly, press the old air up and out. Plant your hands to your thighs and just begin to sway your shoulders side to side. We want to awaken the spine here with a warm up. Swivel forward on the inhale and use your exhale to curl back. And if you don't get the breath exactly the way I say it, just breathe, just practice. Nice gentle movement to open up. Integrate the movement into your shoulders, your neck, and your head too. So you're getting a nice full back body awakening. And then shift in the opposite direction. Feel your seat bones root you to the earth as you do this, and your spine is quite long, but still free to move. Breathing in on half the circle and out on the other half. And even allow the shoulders, the neck, and the head to enjoy it. And find your center point here. And as you inhale, sweep your arm bones up, interlock your fingers together, press your palms to the sky, but keep your elbows soft instead of stretching so far. And just begin to again ripple through the ribs and the spine, side to side, as if you got a crayon on the base of your palms and you're painting a beautiful image up there on your ceiling. And then press out, breath in. Exhale, open up your fingertips while you move to the right side. Inhale, look at me. Exhale, take a gentle peek. Squeeze the belly in and up while you exhale and peek up over your right shoulder. Nice. Inhale, breathe down, find that space. Exhale, give a nice lift of the lower belly, inward and upward. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, turn to the left. Get nice and long, look at me as you inhale. And then exhale, peek over your left shoulder while you give a squeeze and lift of pelvic floor and lower belly, inward and upward. Not such a deep twist right now, more of a warm up. So just going to that first sensation of looking back. And then breathe down on the inhale. And exhale, give a nice hug and lift of the old air out. Inhale, center, reach up. Press your hands away with some energy, press them down. Nice. Inhale, palms up, reach up. Exhale, press down. One more like that. Actually, we'll do two more. Follow your breath. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Exhale. Good. Let's shift to all fours position, hands and knees. Now remember, for those of you that have any knee sensitivity, you really do need to press more padding under your knees. So it could be a rolled up blanket or another mat rolled up. Or if you simply just don't have that, doing it on carpet can really help. Or a rug, or additionally just doing this. See how I just folded the mat over and then placed my knees on there? That could be ideal. Another thing, if you have any pain in your knees, is to notice, is it better if you tuck your toes? Or is it better if you put your feet flat to the earth? Because everyone will have a different preference and it does affect the knees. Fingertips nice and wide. Remember, your fingertips are this gecko that's gripping on a wall. So you want to get really firm on those fingertips. And inhale, pour your gaze forward. Exhale, give your elbows a bend. Squeeze up through the pelvic floor, lower belly, and circle into your heart. Inhale, soften, gaze forward. Exhale, bend the elbows, carve up through the lower belly, and press away. One more like that. Inhale, and exhale. Nice. Let's press up into our downward dog now. So tuck your toes, deep breath in to start. Use your exhale to carve up through the pelvic floor, lower belly, while you take your pelvis back up there to the sky. Begin to walk it out here. So first morning stretch, really take some time to pedal it out. Dropping alternate heels. Downward dog. So if you're ever uncomfortable in this pose and you're like, I don't know if I'm doing it right. Well, I do have a tutorial for you and I can always share that if you feel you'd like to see. Now keep your knees lightly bent, your elbows bent here. If you're really forward like this, it's most likely a plank. So you do want to carve back. Let your hips draw towards the sky, but bend your knees to take the pressure off the back of your thighs and lower back. Now your shoulders want to hug up here sometimes. Let them drop on their back where they're supposed to be, and elbows may bend to accommodate that. Fingertips fire up, deep breath down on the inhale. Nice exhale to pulse up. Nod your head side to side. Now let's try this breathing. Deep breath down to your whole body on the inhale. And exhale, stick the tip of your tongue towards your chin for your lion's breath, the soft lion's breath, beginning now. Exhale, stick your tongue out and breathe. One more. Like a fire breathing dragon. Now begin to walk your feet forward. Take your time to get there. And find your way towards the top of your mat or your feet just under your hips there, and your hands can walk back to meet you. Bend your knees a lot. It is morning time. So really do bend your knees and then allow your body to sway side to side here. Just feeling a nice release across the back body, across the skull, across the head. Plant your strong feet into the earth and even begin to notice your knees come forward, or can you send your hips back and press evenly through your feet. Fingertips to the shins. Roll up halfway, get nice and long. And as you exhale, break it down, bend your knees and give yourself a hug, release your brain. Inhale, fingertips to the shins, curl up halfway. Exhale, bend your knees and fold towards your heart center. Press into your feet, fingertips to the shins. That creates traction. Press away on the inhale. Exhale, keep your hips back while you fold. Now take a few breaths here to really press into your feet and begin to roll up to stand. Use that nice active exhale to gather up through the pelvic floor, the lower belly. Inhale, reach up, and exhale, lower down. Great. So we're going to begin with our core salutation. That is our first one, okay? Core salutation, adding a lunge in. Come to the top of your mat. And then at the top of your mat, as you inhale, fly your arms up to the sky. And on the exhale, bend your knees and pour down. Fingertips to the shins, roll up halfway. Fingertips to the earth, slide to your palms and step slowly back into downward dog. Downward dog, your hips are up to the sky there. Arms and legs have even length. Shoulders on the back. Take a breath with me. Exhale. Now bend your knees and elbows. Send your hips back. And if this seems really challenging, you can do it with your knees down like this. Option 1 here. Option 2 here. Send the hips back. Exhale, come onto your tippy toes and roll your body forward into a plank. Now if this feels really challenging, you do it with your knees down, but aim to gather up through the front of your belly a lot. Nice. Everybody tap your knees low. We transition with knees down. Lean the heart forward. Keep your lower belly nice and lifted while you find a breath or two to get to the earth. Point your toenails, breath in. Hands under the shoulders there. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, bring your chin to the chest and start to roll yourself in and up. Inhale, open up. Exhale, lower. We're going to do 2 more of those. They're cobra waves. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, chin to chest. Circle up. Inhale, drop back. Exhale, lower. 1 more. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, start to lift. And then lower halfway. Press up, lift through the belly. Tuck the toes and send the hips skyward to downward dog. Nice, let's try this one. Inhale, bend the knees, raise the right leg up. My left knee is still bent. It could also come down. Notice your hip wants to open, turn it down, breath in. Use your exhale to carve your right knee to your heart. Remember, left knee can be down. We're all building strength. Step your right foot towards your right hand. Next, so we're here. Now, option 1, you prepare with a low lunge with your back knee down, padded uncurled or curled toes. Option 2, you keep it up and step it out a little bit to help balance. Lengthen your spine. The ball of your back foot should be facing forward. Make sure you check. Lengthen. Press into your standing right foot and a strong right leg. And exhale, bend your back knee. Start to roll yourself inward and upward. So you're going to lunge here. Lengthen your back leg. And we're going to invite fists of fire. So as you inhale, reach up. Exhale, fists of fire. Squeeze the belly. And breath out. Inhale. Exhale, give a nice pelvic floor, lower belly lift. And you can say, like you did in your lion's breath. 1 more. Last one. Inhale, reach up. And then exhale, lower your hands. Step back to downward dog. With your downward dog, feel your breath. Feel your heart rate start to rise. Bend your knees and elbows, inhale. Raise the left leg up, right knee stays bent, or it can come down. And as you exhale, carve your left knee to your heart. Remember, your right knee can always be down to do this, and then step your left foot to your left hand. Lengthen your spine. If your back knee was down, do the same on this side. Lengthen your spine, take your right foot a little bit out if it's staying up. Inhale, bend your back knee, exhale, roll up. Nice, get a little weighted in the arms for a moment, lengthen your back leg. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fists of fire, say, good, inhale, exhale. 2 more like that. 1 more. And you're really using that active exhale as you pull your fists in. Inhale, reach. Exhale, lower your fingertips and step back to downward dog. Take a full breath in here. Now as you bend your knees and elbows, send the hips back. Exhale, roll forward into plank. Nice, tap your knees lightly to the earth, lean your heart forward. Bend your elbows and lower to the earth. Inhale, prepare, chin to chest, roll up. Your pubic bone should stay down, as mine is. Lower halfway. Press your strong hands, come to your knees. Tuck your toes, hips back. Find your downward dog. Take a deep, full breath through your whole body. And then bring your big toes together. Bend your knees, bend your elbows, inhale. Keep those hips back. Use your exhale to either step or hop to wherever you land. Lengthen up halfway, fingertips to shins. Exhale, break it down. And then begin to roll yourself in and up. Take some breaths to get there. Inhale, reach up, connect your fingertips up there. And exhale, start to lower down. Beautiful. Okay, take a few breaths here, take a sip of water. We are going to begin with the yoga shred now. And we're going to start with our fists of fire. With our squats of fire, not our fists of fire. Okay, so I'll show you the move. And then we're going to come into it for 8 rounds on our timer. And you're going to move to a place that keeps your breath really active. Now the difference with the shreds is we're going to exhale when we get our heart rate up. We're going to exhale through the mouth, not the nose. Right now in our warm-up, we've been doing the nose. So here's the position. Take yourself nice and wide. Now some of you will need to come wider and others a little bit shorter width because you're sending those hips back, right? So ideally, you want to make sure your knees are over your feet here. And if they're not, turn your feet under your kneecaps. So if my knee was here but my foot was out there, I would bring my foot under my kneecaps because that's what is going to protect the joints. When you're coming into your squat, you want to make sure that you're not doing this. Knees aren't coming forward. You want to send the hips back as you drop down and then pulse up, okay? So we're going to cross our arms out here. Your inhale will be here. And as you exhale, you go, and you squeeze the glutes on the exhale. So you sink back, and you go, and you can always put the hands to the hips if that's easier. But make sure you check your toes out, check your knees out. Let's begin. Okay, toes out, heels in. Sink low, inhale, exhale. Good. Give a nice squeeze of the glutes up every time you come up. Go a little slower on the first round, working on really pressing into the back of your heels there and getting used to the movement. Exhale, exhale, stop, rest. It's a 10-second rest. Keep it moving. 10-second rest. So we're gonna move again. I'll face you this way. Sink back and now you may start to exhale through the mouth. You want to still move at a pace that feels good for you. Squeeze those glutes as you come up. Good. Keep it going. Keep those hips back. One more. And rest. Side to side. Round 2 done. Exhale through the mouth. You probably have to by now. Okay, try it again. Round 3. Down. Exhale. Good. Keep it going. Squeeze the glutes as you come up. Use that nice exhale to come up. Inhale to sink down. And squeeze up through the bottom. One more. Rest. Round 3 done. Now round 4, you may go a little faster. Remember, I'm talking. So my pace, your pace can increase. Squeeze the glutes as you come up and really press into those heels. Keep your arms nice and active too. Go a little bit lower if you can, but keep your knees and hips back. Rest. Exhale through the mouth. Keep it moving. Ooh, you're on your round 5. Round 5. Hips back, knees back. Glutes squeeze on the lift. Press into those heels. Breathe. A little faster if you can. One more. Okay, a couple more and done. Good. Walk it out. Exhale through the mouth. Round 6. You got this. Moving at your own pace, okay? Use your exhale. Hips back. Knees back. Glutes lift. Speed is yours. Make it yours. 1, 2, and done. Good. Walk side to side. Exhale through the mouth. I haven't taught a yoga shred like this in a long time, so I'm gonna catch up with you. Okay, ready? Sink back. Nice. Keep it going. Send those hips back and down. Knees stay open. Legs stay open. Squeeze the glutes as you come up. Exhale. We only have one more round after this, so rest. One more round. We're gonna do one more round, and then we're done with the squats for today. Ready? Let's make it happen. Sink back. Squeeze the glutes as you come up. And send those arms like swords out and away to push out anything you don't need. Anything that hasn't been serving you. That's what you push out. 4, 5, 3, 2, done. Walk and take a lap on your mat. Very good. Keep walking. Small sip of water if you need. Exhale through the mouth still. When you exhale through the mouth, you're able to burn fat better and keep that calorie burn nice and active. So exhales through the mouth when you're moving fast are more important than ever. Okay, let's just take an in-between before our next shred. We do have 3 shreds today. Toes face forward and just begin to lunge side to side. If you're painting in the air, still keep those hips back and wide. Feet strong to the earth. Toes can be a bit more soft. Keep moving. Good. Turn forward with me. Turn everything forward. Plant your strong hands down, step back to downward dog. Take a few breaths here, breathing in and out through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. One more. And we're ready for our next shred. Now for those staying on the knees, you may very well need to pad them for this one. This has 2 levels. We have the low level and the high level. We're all going to start at the low level for 1 round on each side, and then I'll offer the high level. Let me show you what it looks like. So down dog split kicks looks like this. Nice fingertip action here. A lot of gecko grip, wide palms. Wide palms is really important. So you get used to sending the energy out through each of your fingers. This is the low kicks. So you're pressing out, trying to activate the glute. But you can also bend the elbows as I'm doing to use the arms and get a whole body effect too. Exhale, 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 like that, right? Your inhale is coming naturally. Now the level a little higher will look like this. You're in a downward dog. Notice my standing knee is bent there. That takes the pressure off of my pelvis. I'm really going to press out through the back of that heel. And that's the higher option for you. So let's begin on hands and knees. Separate your fingers nice and wide. Let's get ready. Right leg. Start to kick it out. You're just getting the move right now. So you can go a little bit slower. Keep turning your hips down. Press into your strong hands. Try to feel that glute activate and rest. Rest is just to sit back like this. Open up your heart. Breathe in. Reach up. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Set it back up. Round 2. You can stay low like this, right? So you keep going like this. Or you can take it higher and go and kick out. And feel that glute fire up there as you kick the heel all the way back up to the ceiling. A little faster. 2 and done. Come to rest. We're working with the right side still. Forearms on the right. Breathe in. Exhale. Set it back up. Low or high, friends? We are here. Start to kick out through that right leg. Move a little faster if you can. Use that strong exhale and notice my left knee is still bent if it's up. Exhale for 5, 4. Keep moving. Press really strong through that back heel for 2 and done. Very good. Rest. Reach back. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. We're going to set it back up. Last round on the right side. Yes, you can. Start to kick out through that right heel. Exhale. Nice and fiercely through the mouth. You need to keep that heat out. Press back up to the sky, even higher. So you're going to fire those glutes there as you do. Keep it up for 5. Exhale. 4, 3, 2. Done. Breathe. Reach to one side, and then reach to the other side. And let's begin the left side. We're starting low. Kick up through the left side. So you want to keep those glutes firing, and option to bend those elbows. Good. Keep it going. Your breath is everything. Exhale and rest. Reach to one side, inhale, exhale. Okay, let's go ahead and try the higher option. Remember, the higher option is to kick up. Lower option, you can stay exactly as you are on hands and knees. It's your first one, so notice what is going to serve you better. Okay, right knee may be bent then. It's the left leg kicking out. Try to get as high as you can with those glutes, right? So you want to fire them up while not straining your standing knee by keeping your standing knee bent for a little faster. Exhale, exhale. Very good. Come to rest. We got 2 more rounds. Reach to one side, breathe in. Exhale. Set it back up. Left side again, high or low. Move faster this time. So you really want to exhale and kick out nice and fiercely. Keep your neck soft. Kick a little bit higher. Getting really fierce. What are you going to kick out of your life right now? What has been taking up too much room? Dedicate. And rest. Good. Take a breath here, rest. Reach up. Interlock the hands. Press them up. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. You're going to set up for your last round now. Ready to kick up. It's the last round. And left side. Good. Keep it nice and fierce. Feel that glute fire up. Kick a little faster. Dedicate to pressing anything out that you've been thinking on too much. Exhale and press it out. Good. Keep it nice going for 5, 4, 3, 2, and done. Exhale. Reach up. Fingertips together, press up. Keep it moving. Inhale. Exhale through the mouth. One more. Reach to the right. Nice. I hope you're sweating. Reach to the left. Reach to the right. To the left. Notice I'm still breathing out through my mouth. So my heart rate is still up. All right, friends, you only got one more shred after this. How amazing is that? One more. And then we stretch, okay? So for our next shred after this, we're going to meet the floor. Let's just take a downward dog to cool it up. So send your hips up. Just take a moment in between. Walk it out. Bend your knees. Send your hips forward. Find your plank. Tap your knees lightly to the earth. Keep your belly in. Lower flat to the floor. One cobra wave. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, chin to chest. Pubic bone stays down. Inhale. Lower halfway. This time press back. Come into your child's pose. Release your forehead. Shake your hips side to side. Relax your arms by your side. Breathe into your whole body. So friends, the next one is a belly bonfire breath. Okay? So belly bonfire breath. I think I'm going to bring the camera a little closer, just so you can really activate where we're going in. So with your belly bonfire breath, you want to work strongly through your core center. This is really important to work strongly through your core center, because that's when you can really activate and feel this part of the belly right here fire up, okay? So come to lay down on your back, all the way down. Nice. And if you come to lay on your back, I'm going to show you the move before you do it. It's very easy to misinterpret this move. Sometimes what happens when you're laying down is you want to use your neck to come up and really like crunch into your neck. You will master it after time, but ideally we want to be using this part to come up. So you press your head back into your hands and you keep it glued to your hands. And instead of using your neck to come up, I'm just showing you, you're going to be pulsing and using this part to come up. So you hear me cue that a lot. So we start to warm these muscles across our rectus abdominal muscles, okay? Now your exhale is also important, so you want to keep that going as well. We have 8 rounds of beautiful belly bonfire, which you'll learn again on Saturday too. So support your head, lift your shoulders, press your head back into your hands, elbows wide, and start to pulse with me. Imagine that you're taking your forehead up to the sky, but it's your abs doing the work to get there, not your neck. On the first one, you'll feel it more in the neck, then you'll get used to it. Exhale, exhale. Good. When you come up, you exhale through the mouth and rest. To rest, stretch your arms back out there. Lengthen through your toes, deep breath into your whole body. Exhale, set it back up. Lift the head, lift the top of the shoulder blades, and start to pulse. So you don't want to take the movement out of your head by pressing your head back into your hands and begin to really feel it in the core. Exhale, squeeze up. Keep those pulsations swift and fast. Nice, keep the shoulder blades lifted. One more, and release. Stretch out. By round 4, if you're not feeling it, it's probably too much neck. So I want to check in with that and let me know, okay? Let's come up for round 3. Ready? Start to pulse. Forehead up, elbows nice and wide. Press your head back into your hands so you're taking it out of your neck. So to really feel the lower belly and mid belly begin to pulse up. Exhale, a little faster if you can. For 2 more. And done. Nice, stretch out. Deep breath into your whole body. Out through your mouth. We have round 4, friends. Almost there. Lift the top of the shoulders and start to press up. Moving as fast as you can, elbows wide. Weight of the head into the hands. Keep a nice pulsation. Use your exhale to come up and breathe out through your mouth. Move a little faster. Keep it up for 5, 3, 2, rest. Amazing. Reach out. Breathe in. Exhale. Okay, we are in round 5. We are almost there, so keep going. I hope you're starting to feel it now. Start to pulse up for your round 5. If you're not, can you move a little faster? Those elbows wide. Head into the hands. Remember, it's glued to the hands. Good. Start to pulse up. Really feel a little bit more movement. And use your exhale to come up. And reach back. Breathe in. Exhale. Let's go for round 6. Let's do it. Reach up through the shoulder blades. Keep your elbows nice and wide. Head presses into those hands. Remember that firm glue is there. And start to lift. And let's move a little faster. Yes, we can. Keep looking up. Shoulder blades off the floor. Exhale. Feel the burn. 1 more. And rest. Nice. Stretch out. Deep breath in. 2 more rounds. Just 2 more 20-second rounds. Let's do this. Reach up and pulse up, okay? Head into the hands. Elbows wide. Gaze point up. Pulse. Instead of looking down, look up. And really get those exhales to bring you a little bit more fire as you increase your speed. You only got 8 more seconds here. Keep it going. Keep it going. Exhale. Exhale. This is when we want to give up. Keep it going. And press out. Nice. You only got 1 more round. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. Last round. Lift the head. Lift the top of the shoulder blades. Last round of shreds. Let's do it. Pulse up a little faster, but keep the head back into the hands. Elbows wide. Use your exhale through your mouth to pulse up. That's where you burn the fat. That's where the calorie burn starts to happen. Use a strong exhale for just 5 more seconds. faster. And rest. Ooh, okay, moonwalk. Moonwalk your legs to the right. Take your arms to the right. So you look like a moon shape. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, let it out. One more deep breath. Exhale. One more. Notice I'm still breathing out through the mouth. Center, bring your knees to your heart. Give yourself a nice tight squeeze. Rock side to side. Quality movement versus quantity movement goes a long way. Right? So we're not looking for a long, long workout. We're looking for one that we can sustain over time. Okay, let's slowly begin to move the legs straight. Walk your legs over to the left there. And then your arms reach towards the left too. So your moonwalk shape to the left side. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more like that. I'm still moving through the mouth. But we'll resume the breath through the nose as soon as the heart rate comes down. It'll be different for everybody. So you got to determine, okay, my heart rate's a little bit down. I'm going to now breathe through the nose and come back to that yogic breath. Let's just take one stretch series before we find relaxation. Rock up with me for 1 and 2. Nice. Come to hands and knees again. Take your time to get there. I know this is the time where you're like, I am done. I get it, but we're almost there. We want to stretch these very warm muscles now because that's where we also get benefit of flexibility. So let's spend the rest of our time doing that. Bring your right knee behind your right wrist. Open up your right foot to the left. Walk your fingertips back. Tuck your back toes under. This is a pigeon prep. Sweep up through the belly, in and up. And then exhale, bow down. Inhale, circle to your center and rise. Exhale, float down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, good. Walk your forearms out in front of you and walk your back leg even further away. Now, if you ever want to deepen the pose, I advise you to open the knee, not the foot. In yoga, we've seen the foot come out like this. It actually destabilizes the knee joint. So you want the knee to move out if you want a deeper pose. I'm completely fine here. Totally up to you. And then you want to walk over to the corner right side of your mat and walk, corner left side of your mat, and walk your right fingertips a little longer. Deep breath in. Exhale, let it out. And if it feels comfortable to descend all the way to your forehead, of course you can do that, but sometimes your right hip wants to hike. So encourage it to drop back, just towards the floor, not on the floor. Deep full breath in, shoulders on the back. Exhale, let it out. You should be able to resume your breath through your nose now. Feeling a nice stretch on the outer right thigh, perhaps the back of the thigh. 2 more breaths like this. 1 more. And you can come back to that nice belly bonfire exhale now. So that inhale is down towards the lower belly to relax everything. And the exhale, as you moonwalk back to center, is to give a hug and lift of the pelvic floor and lower belly. That one can serve you until right before relaxation. So to walk your hands up, lift through the belly and reach up. Tuck your back toes under and press back. Okay? Now come on to hands and knees and send your hips back into the sky. Just stretch everything. You're going to feel a difference on the right side. Lower the knees. Other side, left knee behind the left wrist. Open the left foot to the right. Now tuck your right toes under. Begin to walk your way back. Walk your fingertips back. Breathe in, open. Exhale, bow. Inhale, open. Exhale. Good, inhale. Exhale. 1 more, and then find your final pose while you trickle the right foot back. You find your way to center. Remember, if you want to open more on the left side, it's the knee, not the foot. Walk over to the right. And then reach long through your left arm. Take a deep, full breath with that, of course, option to completely release down if it can keep your back hip steady. Deep, full breath down towards the lower belly and beyond. And as you exhale, pick it up from the pelvic floor. Squeeze it in, squeeze the belly in and up. Getting a nice full detox on your exhale. In the first audio I'll send you, I'll tell you all the benefits of this amazing belly bonfire breath and why I'm obsessed with it. Walk back to center. Just take a moment here at center for a full breath in, full breath out. Again. And then start to walk your way back up. If you're comfortable to come to sit on one side or back to downward dog and then sit. Bring your legs around. Good. We're going to come to lay on our back. For those of you that carry a block by, you don't have to have a block, but if you have one, you can of course use it. I'll show you how. So work your way down to your back. What I call these next ones are restoratives to really realign anything that may have moved through our body in the shreds, because a lot of movement was happening in the space of the pelvis, the lower back as well. So walk your feet wide as mine, knock your knees together, relax your shoulders. You should feel a nice lift of the lower back, a natural curve of it. Deep breath down and in. Exhale, let it out. Inhale. Exhale. One more deep, full breath down to your whole body. Exhale, let it out. Now just with your feet as wide as they are, knock your knees to the right. Open up your arms like this. So you feel a drop of the left hip and then a lot of space here to breathe down into the front of your pelvis. Breathe down. Exhale, empty. Inhale. Exhale. So recovery is really different for everybody. One more breath. Some people will feel sore tomorrow and some people will not feel that sore. It doesn't mean because you're not sore you didn't work hard. Remember, your body's still adjusting. And different movements are different for each of us as well. But I'm sure through the series you are going to start to feel a burn in some area of the body. So we're back to center, breathe in. Now swivel your hips lightly to the right while you drop your knees lightly to the left. Shoulders on the back. Breathe into the lower right side of your front pelvis on the inhale. Exhale, empty. Inhale. Exhale. One more breath like that. Nice. Back to center. At center, you can hug the knees to the heart and just give yourself a tight squeeze. And we'll take our final inversion here, or if you have the block, you'll slide it under your hips when we lift up. And if you don't, your hips will stay down and your legs will still go up. So deep breath in. For those that have the block, raise the hips, put the block under the sacrum spine, which means it's below the lower back and grazing the bottom. For those that don't have the block, hips are to the floor, and then everybody reach the legs up. Okay? And just begin to circle the ankles, so you're creating an inversion. A block can be substituted with a pillow or a couch cushion, and you could even roll up another mat if you have, and slide it under for some sort of elevation. And then rest with your legs up in the air, so they're getting this nice shift of circulation, right? So that we're used to the blood flow moving down. Now the blood flow is moving up. So we're able to stimulate the lymphatic system and circulatory systems, your central nervous system as well. This is a good one to do every day, in my opinion. Even without a practice, you can do it anytime. Breathe in deeply. Exhale, empty. Beautiful. Lower your feet to the earth. Lift up through the hips. Slide the block under and away if you have one. And now let's take our final rest. So your final rest is very important to help restore all the benefits that you've had and all the benefits that you were to receive from your practice. So rest your body down. Let your arms float open like a starfish away from your body. Take a deep, full breath to your whole body. And exhale, empty and let it out. Let the breath be through the nose now. Inhale. Exhale. Now the breath gets more organic and natural. Begin to slowly descend the weight of your shoulders and feel a lightness glide down your arms towards your palms and fingertips so that you settle your arms into the earth. Relax through the chest and soften through the belly. Ease the weight of your pelvis down, allowing your pelvis to drop to the earth. Relax the bottom. Follow the gentle rise and fall of your breath as you feel the weight of your legs surrender all the way into the earth, knowing that you've done all you need to do for your health in terms of movement today. You can check that one off. Relax the ankles and the feet. And soften the space of the throat and ease the neck and shoulders. Feel the crown of your head melt into the earth. Feel your forehead soften. Crease of your eyebrows unravel. Release the muscles of the face. And allow your tongue to float gently in your mouth, lips slightly pursed open. Soften your jawline and surrender to stillness for a few moments. Know that you can stay as long as you need here. Since you're in your home, take your time to enjoy it.